Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. So in today's video, we are talking about why men cheat. But before I get into the video, have you guys ever wished that you could read multiple books a week, but you just don't have the time or the patience to read books cover to cover? Well, guess what? You don't have to. Blinkist is a digital learning app that condenses over 2,000 plus non-fiction books into powerful 15-minute packs that you can read or listen to. They have many great titles on business, health, history, science, self-improvement, and lifestyle advice that I think you guys would really find interesting.
Put down your devices, ignore your notifications, and just spend a moment being still.
So they are offering the first 100 of you that go to my description box, clicks the link, downloads the app. They are giving you 1 week unlimited access for you guys to try out for yourself. Plus, if you choose to stay for the full membership, they are offering you guys a further 25% off. Never say Breeny does not hook you up. So do yourself a favor, pause the video, go to my description box, click the link quickly and sign up. And I want to say a special thank you to Blinkist for sponsoring today's video. So let's get into the topic at hand today. So being cheated on, I believe, is probably one of the most devastating things that could happen to a person. Not only do you have to deal with the pain of betrayal, you also have to deal with the pain of losing that person. Yes, they cheated, but you don't want to have to deal with the pain of also losing that person. So it's kind of like a double death. And that's the reason why a lot of women choose to stay even after their man has cheated on them, or vice versa. Sometimes it's just too much pain to deal with all at once. But those who do choose to stay have to deal with another pain, having to forgive, forget, and move past it. A lot of people just can't do it. And I want to speak to anyone who has been cheated on, or if you're in a process of recovering from being cheated upon. I want to help you guys to understand why men cheat. And let me just reassure you, these are reasons and not excuses. I'm not letting anybody off the hook. Cheating is 100,000% wrong and unacceptable. But I also have to think logically. People are human. Nobody is perfect. The only faithful and consistent person is Jesus Christ. Let that be known, okay? Everyone's going to let you down, whether it's cheating, whether it's something else. I'm not saying that you should tolerate cheating, but I'm saying nobody is perfect. So while I explain the reasons why men cheat, have that in mind, okay? Woo, it's getting hot in its core. So men cheat for the same reason women do, because they want to, okay? Let's just set that straight. Cheating is a choice. Nobody holds a gun to anybody's head and forces them to cheat. Cheating ultimately is a choice. So reason number one why men cheat, and it's gonna sound harsh, but it's true. He doesn't love you. I know you guys are saying, whoa. People can love you and still cheat on you. No, they can't. Love, contrary to popular belief, isn't pain and it doesn't hurt. Love isn't supposed to hurt you. Let's get that correct. A guy may love the idea of you, the guy may love the idea of having you, but love requires sacrifice, which includes sacrificing your selfish desires in hopes of keeping the one that you've chosen to love. Love is sacrificial. Lust is selfish. So someone can literally love the idea of you, and I don't even call it love, I call it lust. Someone can lust you, they want you, they desire you, but don't have the character to truly love you. Number two, reason why men cheat. He's insecure. He can't love you because he doesn't love himself. Get this? He doesn't have the confidence within himself, so he craves attention from other people. He craves attention from other women. Even though he has his own girl, it's not enough. And we all know, when we've been single, no one's really checking for us. The minute we get into a relationship, everyone's eyes have now opened to how wonderful and amazing you are. We've all seen it. Like, the moment you get into a relationship, that's when somebody wants to holler at you. And it's the same thing for guys. There's something attractive about a man that's in a steady relationship, and it's a reason why a lot of women go after married men. There's a stability that comes with a man when he's in a relationship. But the funny thing is, once you guys break up from that relationship, that girl no longer desires him because it's no longer a chase. That person's no longer desirable. And for some women that cheat with guys that are already in relationships, they like the fact that they have stolen that guy's attention away from you. Some girls like the fact that they have broken a happy home. Some women hate the fact that a guy has chosen you. So to boost their own self-esteem, they will go after a man that's already in a committed relationship to kind of boost themselves and be like, oh, he doesn't really love her. Grab that guy's attention and be like, oh, look, I'm better than her. And a lot of girls with low self-esteem go after guys like that. And in the same breath, the guys with low self-esteem, they love that attention. They love attention from other women, even though they're in a relationship. They just love it. They think it will fill them, but it never does because they don't love themselves. No amount of attention from anybody else is going to make you love you. And that's where a lot of guys go wrong. They cheat because they're insecure. They want more attention because they don't even have that within themselves. But when you're in a relationship, you've got to know that not all attention is good attention. The only attention you should desire is that of your partner. You shouldn't be accepting compliments from Tom, Dick and Harry. Ladies, men, you shouldn't be accepting compliments or girls liking your pictures. Like, some guys, you just need to realize that some girls are out to trap you. They're out to destroy your life. Literally, they don't want you to be happy. They don't want the other girl to be happy. They're out to destroy your life, literally. And you've got to be wise enough to know that this person isn't coming for you because all of a sudden you become more amazing. No. Which is the reason why, even after they have cheated with you and now your girl has left you, they don't want you anymore. It's not fun anymore. They lack the chase, they lack the attention, but now they've got you to themselves. Honestly, girls who cheat with guys already in relationships have serious issues, okay? And another thing, I don't know why I feel like I'm speaking to guys now, but I kind of want to help people that are in relationships, because sometimes life gets busy and your missus may be preoccupied. She may be looking after a child. She may be working so hard and she doesn't realize that she's not giving you the attention you need. That's why as an adult, and I'm speaking for both sexes, that's why as an adult, you need to now open your mouth and communicate the things that you want and that you desire. The answer isn't somebody else. The answer will never be someone else. Communicate with your person that you're with and tell them, I need more of your attention. It's called being an adult. It's called communication. Communicate your needs. Don't just go out and cheat. It's the wrong solution. Trust me. The third reason why some men cheat: pride and ego. Listen to me. Some guys cheat to impress their friends. Yes, you heard it. To impress their friends. And that kind of goes back to point number 2 of an insecure man. Some men feel like they are punks or they've gone soft the moment they get into a relationship. They don't want to feel like, now I'm soft because I'm in a relationship. I don't want my boys to think I'm soft because now I'm in a relationship. Also, a lot of guys have this illusion that they are being controlled by their partner. And so to get back control, they cheat. And you see it's a lot with stars, musicians, actresses, pop stars, because the husband or the boyfriend doesn't feel like they're the ones in control because maybe this person owns more money or whatever. They feel like in order to take back control, they have to go out and cheat because they feel weak. Cheating is for weak men, not just weak-bodied, but weak-minded men. And a lot of men are really insecure and they don't want to feel like they are being controlled. Like, there's guys out there, like, even if you call him and say, hey babe, where are you? This guy will think that you're trying to control him. And so they don't want to be controlled, so they'll cheat. It's very strange, but it happens. Reason number 4 why men cheat: he's not ready. He ain't ready to be in a relationship. You've come along and this relationship just happened. It wasn't actually an act of his will. He hasn't been waiting for you. He hasn't even desired a relationship, but you came along and it's easy because even though he doesn't in his heart want to be in a relationship, he wants the benefits of being in a relationship, but he doesn't want the commitment that comes with it. They want the sex without the commitment. They want the love without the confinement. So they'll give you the title to make you happy, but their heart's not really in this relationship. It's actually optional whether they should be here. They feel like themselves, like this is an option. Then you become an option to them. It's not a choice that they've made. Some men just aren't ready to be in a relationship. And so that's why I don't believe in pressuring any man to be with you. He has to actively want to be in a relationship. That's why you meet some men and they're ready to get married. That's why you meet some men and they're not ready to be married. They're not even thinking about it. Their career is number 1, which is why as ladies, you have to ask, what are your priorities right now? There was one time I was dating this guy and I asked him this question. I said to him, put it in order. And he said something like, work is number 1, relationship is 2nd, family is 3rd, God is 4th, or something like that. And my priorities was God, relationships, and work 3rd. So that kind of communicated to me me that I was always going to be second place to his work. It's actually another video, but when a guy isn't ready to be in a relationship, there's nothing you can do to make him commit and make him ready. So men cheat because they're not ready to settle down. Some men out there are ready to settle down, some aren't. And the ones that aren't ready to settle down, to have the commitment, to have the sacrifice that comes with a relationship, those are the ones who will cheat. The fifth reason why men cheat is because there is something missing in his current relationship, but he doesn't have the guts to open up his mouth and to communicate those missing pieces. And this all goes back to communication. If you truly love your girl, you're going to want to communicate what is wrong. The answer is never to cheat. The answer is always to communicate. Even if that communication means breaking up, at least you've told her. To then go behind her back and just do what you want to do because something is missing is not an excuse at all. And the truth is, if you love yourself more than you love her, if you're more committed to yourself than you're committed to the relationship, then you are going to go outside of the relationship to get your selfish needs met at the expense of your relationship. Reason number 6, and it kind of ties into number 5. Reason number 6 why men cheat is unmet expectations or unmet needs. And sometimes it's not a physical need. Sometimes it's an emotional need. And so this guy may have met someone else, met another woman who isn't nearly as attractive as you are. Let's keep it real. Okay, let's keep it 100. But she's scratching this emotional need that he needs scratching. She may be at his workplace listening to all his problems. Or when he gets back home and he tries to talk to you, you don't want to hear it. You don't have time. You can't be bothered. You're not deep enough to be able to listen to him or comprehend him on that level. With some men, it's not about physical. It's about emotional connection. Do you have a deep enough emotional connection with this person that you're able to meet each other's needs? If this guy is with a girl that doesn't listen, doesn't respect him, and he's out and he notices that in someone else, he's automatically going to be drawn to that person. And therefore, they form an emotional bond that is actually stronger than your physical connection with him. And that's one of the reasons why men cheat. The 7th reason why men cheat is because you won't leave. Men who cheat repeatedly cheat because they get away with it, because they don't think it's a problem. It's really that much of a problem to you. And at the end of the day, you teach people how to treat you by what you accept and allow. If I keep punching my friend in the head, knock, 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 and she doesn't say anything, I'm going to think it's okay. Knock, knock, knock. And some men cheat and they cheat and they cheat and they cheat. And yes, you may say something and you may not be happy or you may cry. They know you're always going to take them back. There's no consequences. There needs to be a consequence to someone cheating on you. There needs to be a consequence for his actions. And some men do not have the balls to be like, look, this relationship is over. And they're waiting for you to leave. They're waiting for you to get the member and for you to leave. And I think it's really unfair, but that is one of the reasons why men cheat. They want you to leave. They actually want you to go. The 8th reason why men cheat is a lack of self-control, okay? Lack of self-control is not a man thing. It's not a male thing. It's a human thing, which is why we as humans need to work overtime to get our selfish desires under control, to get our flesh under control. It's not a man thing. It's called being impulsive. Everything you see, you have to have. You go to the shop, you have to buy everything. It's an impulsive person that hasn't gained self-control over themselves, that hasn't mastered their own flesh. You can't always just be thinking with your second head. You must be thinking with the one up here, men. You have to think with your brain. And a lot of guys don't realize that women get approached too. Women get tempted too. But I have this thing where I just believe, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I feel like women are a lot more loyal when they're in a relationship than men. When a woman is in a relationship, the door is closed. There's no creak in the door. I am in a relationship and I don't want any more friends. No, the door's not open for any more friends. No, I don't need any more friends. The door is closed. For some men, even though they get into a relationship, the door is still open. Let's be clear, a lot of men cheat with their exes. A lot of men don't just find random girls, they go back to where they came from, literally. Reason number 9 for why men cheat, and again, this is a reason and not an excuse. Some men do not know how to be faithful. Their dad wasn't faithful, their granddad wasn't faithful, their great-granddad wasn't faithful. Sometimes things are generational. Sometimes addictions are generational. Sometimes they cannot help it. And sometimes the men only choose to go and get help when they have lost everything. If you have a generational pattern of unfaithfulness in your family, whether you're a man or you're a woman, you need to get help. You need to talk to somebody. And this is a side note. This is a really side note. Some men who have trauma, who have gone through sexual abuse, especially at a young age, find it very, very hard to be faithful. And it's not just a self-control issue. It's, I would say, a spiritual issue. It's generational. It's in the blood. And unless you actually pay attention to your patterns and your pathologies, you will repeat the same cycle, and you will have a son and he will cheat. And not to mention, when boys are young, what do they say to them? Oh, you're gonna grow up to be a heartbreaker. Sorry, nobody better say that over my son. No way. My mum tried to say that over my nephew, and I was like, no, we rebuke that in the name of Jesus. He will not break hearts. He will mend hearts in the name of Jesus, okay? Especially black culture, some older men will kind of school the younger men from young into how to have multiple women, how to trick, how to play games with women. It's not on. It's not okay. It's an absolute terrible theology to have. And those men who cannot stay faithful rarely get married. And if they get married, they break up that marriage. If you are that person, or if you have been through any sexual trauma or trauma at a young age, you need help. You need to seek help. The 10th and final reason why men cheat is because they don't want to get hurt. Yes, sounds counterintuitive, but men that cheat would rather hurt you first before they get hurt themselves. It's that thing of, I will reject you before you reject me. I have a fear of rejection. I have a fear of being hurt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take control of this relationship and I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. It's a pathology. It's a mind frame. It's a theology. It's something that we believe, and it affects every area of our lives. This guy may have been cheated on in the past by an ex. And unfortunately, even though you're a good woman, he will get you back for the mistakes of somebody else. And unfortunately, if you choose to stay with a man that is unhealed from his past, he's going to hurt you. Hurt people, healed people, heal people. So that's my roundup. There are probably 100 reasons why men cheat, but I just wanted to summarize it into ones that I could think of. Please leave in the comment section any other reason that you have experienced yourself, or any other reason that you have seen or you can think of yourself why men cheat. Some men just cheat because they like the thrill of it, they like the excitement, their life is not exciting enough. Some people idolize celebrities, they idolize the player character, they don't even feel. Some men are narcissists, some people are heartless, so they just cheat and they abuse. It's a mad thing. But guys, that's all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do share with anyone that may be going through it at a time. I apologize on behalf of anybody that has ever hurt you. It is not your fault. Do not internalize this treatment. Hurt people. It's a cycle, and it is something that they cannot stop until they actually seek professional help. Do not get into a relationship with someone that's not ready to be in a relationship. And how can you tell if a guy is ready to be in a relationship? His consistent actions. Actions speak louder than words, right? He can tell you, I'm ready for a relationship. Let's see your actions. Let's see how committed you are to me. Let's see how much you truly care about me. Granted, some men will sell you a dream and then crush your heart. I'm sorry, I don't have answers for those men. All I can say, ladies, is stay far away from those men. If you see red flags, some red flags of cheating is lying. A liar and the cheater are cousins. They're closely related. If you see someone that's a pathological liar, lies on demand, run, okay? A liar and a cheater are best friends. So watch out for the red flags. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share it. Follow me on Instagram. Check the link in my description box. Download Blinkist, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.